one of the simplest and most important acts that we perform in our daily lives is hand washing. Why would such a simple thing be highly regarded and stressed so much that even an international day is dedicated to it? Kuzangpo, you are tuned into our health program, and today we have an informative show on the importance and relevance of hand washing. Keeping our hands clean is one of the most important steps that we can take to avoid getting sick and spreading germs to others. It can be magnified through improved hand hygiene. Many diseases and conditions are spread by not washing hands with soap and clean running water. If there are no facilities or access to clean running water, then using soap and available water is the best next option. If soap and water are unavailable, using an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% of alcohol is suggestible to clean hands.
Tangpato zanebu dra nyum singri rikta zanebu dra nyum chala trutung me ginebu dra kara siktan zancha anjuligila ai dugalai pian ngomagila 오늘 아디기 가장 13명 시방직 괜찮아
찹상나 주 랍리 추고 발라랑 아니 니심민톤 델로 때 같이 저러 가라 랍 추비 베곱시 로기 라메 발라 땡아이 다니브라 베도 수준이 베라 데 알루루 안좀 랍 안좀 베도 랍 사초담 죽기디지 추도
담보비어진 미스디츠기 라베베 텔레시고 베롱레 시고 사롱레 데 맘지기 아니 좀 베니도 발라 다르나 바헤달로 답미 갱갱 가비디비스로 랍 추베 캄로스스 데 민두스나 랍 추니디 잠깐 맵전 주고 있어
소기 카톨 비어진디데 또 마저 헤마라 랍 추추고 세 델레 찹사 조슈메 다로 랍 추베 데 지고조데야 랍 디수 힝상상 추베 알로디수 베라 수디주 추 힝상상 베샤고 스슈니 데 랍디 치트라 추베 스슈니
딩아치 랍디 추급디 남섬 게치우지도 알로리시고 지누 아치라 사디라 베루 롤루 같이 진디레 베루 랍디 힝상상 메버진 파 렌디기라 베루 델레로 팔레따디기라 베루 자치지다 힝상상 메버진 딜라 아치지 레심치 민두스노
가당식 베드남이 쌤이 같이 여기와라 라 엄짱다 트이든 마네랑이 마르베 살리가 추미 마와쇼나 이 랑텐 짱다 트이든 마네랑이 키트베 니 차림 켈레가 니 마르베 살리가 추미랑 마와쇼나 이 왁자박부 또 마자고 마이 가당 시기 니 비가당 시기 행상상 아니 오도 아니 이 아시 오니랑 익절라 왁자박부 또 마자고 마이 가당 시기 또 잔추마도로 가당 시기 행상상 아니랑 엄다 해랑 촐레빈잘라
Initiatives are being taken by health coordinators at schools like Billing Higher Secondary School, who also take measures to inform their relevant communities.
We go for simple health issues like techniques of hand washing because in villages we know that our parents are working in the field and sometimes they neglect the techniques of washing hands. So we inform them and then hope this is going to make the villagers or our parents or farmers who are working to have a better health.
Altogether, the main concern is to educate people on the importance of hand washing, hygiene and sanitation to prevent diseases. Efforts through outreach programs to promote awareness make the quickest of differences. So important is proper hand washing that even a day is dedicated to it, whereby WHO observes this with the International Hand Washing Day. There is a relevant science behind proper hand washing and its benefits that are backed up by medical practitioners as well. Dr. Jimbo Jasso from Jigmedoji Wangchuk National Referral Hospital will now share some information as to why it is important to wash our hands with soap and other related concerns to hand washing.
Hand washing is the simplest of things that anyone can do, but it is one of the most effective. The importance of why hand washing is important is because what we see in today's global scenario is like a majority children under 5 years are suffering from kind of infectious diseases like diarrhea, dysentery, pneumonias, and they are the cause of increasing morbidity and mortality. That means increasing number of illness patients and increasing number of deaths amongst children as well as adults. Hand washing is very simple. So if everyone follows such techniques, I think the disease burden would be reduced to a huge number. So actually, in general, the perception is, when people wash hands, they just think dabbing the hand with a few dashes of water would be enough. But that is not what it is scientifically proven. What is important is you should be washing your hands under running water for at least 15 minutes with soap, which is important because soap by itself is cleansing and it will help the microscopic or the unseen bacteria and germs on our hands, which we don't see. And not only the outside hand, but in between the creases of the hands, as well as in between the nail beds, it should be thoroughly cleaned while we are washing hands. When we just say washing hands, people just take it for granted, but it is down to a science where we really have to understand what we are doing while we are washing hands. And another thing is washing in bowls, which is a traditional way of washing hands, scientifically is not that appropriate, because washing under a tap where we will be able to rinse our hand by using soap and all of the remaining contaminated water will be rinsed off into the drain while we are using stagnant water in the bowl. When you wash your hands with the soap, all of the contaminated water will become stagnant in that same bowl. So again, if we keep on washing from that bowl, there's not much of difference because even if we use soap, there's still the chance that the hands will get recontaminated. So whatever said and done, I think running water is very important for washing hands.
We hope you had an informative experience. I will now leave you with tips on when it is advisable and necessary to wash our hands and how we should wash our hand. Have a great weekend and remember to wash your hands every time you need to.
When should we wash our hands? Before, during, and after preparing food, before eating food, before and after caring for someone who is sick, before and after treating a cut or a wound, after using the toilet, after changing diapers or cleaning up a child who has used the toilet, after blowing your nose, coughing or sneezing, after touching an animal, animal feed or animal waste, after handling pet food or pet treats, and after touching garbage. How should we wash our hands? Wet your hand with clean running water, warm or cold, turn off the tap, and apply soap. Lather your hands by rubbing them together with the soap. Be sure to lather the backs of your hands as well, between your fingers and under your nails. Scrub your hands for at least 20 seconds. Need a timer? Why don't you just hum a birthday song from the beginning to end twice? Rinse your hands well under clean running water. Dry your hands using a clean towel or air dry your hands.